Hi everybody! Today we have an allocation video. In today's video, each of the 6 Australian Labradoodle puppies from our Firefly litter is going to share the news with you as to which family they've picked as their forever family. And as we do in all of our videos, we're going to go through the puppies in birth order to try and keep things as fair as possible. So we start off with our orange collar boy. Orange collar boy is one of the beautiful chocolate mini Australian Labradoodle puppies in this litter, and he has lots of handsome white markings. This little orange collar boy is off to live in Port Alberni with Susan and Lyle. Now Susan and Lyle were looking for a soulful relationship with a puppy. They wanted a puppy that they could enjoy retirement together with. And they love Labradoodles because of their playful, curious, and adventurous nature. And Susan and Lyle also have a cabin that they live in quite regularly. And there's lots of kids and other adults and dogs running around. So they wanted a dog who would enjoy going to the cabin with them as well. Mr. Orange Collar, well, my goodness, this is our boy who loves to explore and go on adventures. So for him, going up to the cabin, meeting new people and new doggy friends is just going to be ideal. He enjoys toys, siblings, and playing with older dogs. So he's really going to fit in quite readily either in the house in Port Alberni or up at the cabin with Susan and Lyle. Oh, he's an independent spirit, so he's okay when he is on his own. He doesn't require somebody to be constantly paying attention to him and keeping him entertained. He is a super cuddle bug, as you saw with all the kisses that he was giving me there, and he really enjoys to develop a relationship with people. Now, Mr. Orange Collar sees Reynolds, or has seen Reynolds, a little bit more frequently than me, and he has bonded very strongly with Reynolds. So he really enjoys having that strong relationship with the main person or people in his life. Yes, I love you too. Very quick learner. He also adapts quite quickly. So if something does startle him or it's a new situation, he'll be a little bit at first, but it takes nothing to get him warmed up and comfortable. He does rely on having that reassurance of his people. Perfect fit for Lyle and Susan because they're retired. So Mr. Orange Collar will always have somebody with him. He will come to become very dependent on the two of you, and that's where he's going to get most of his confidence from. Sensitive boy, and that's what I mean by him being sensitive. Strong memory as well. If you'll recall from our family visit, I made a big squeak when Orange Collar boy was there with one of the balls. He did not like that squeak. It has a very high-pitched sound. It was a new sound to him, and he was not fond of that at all. And that was him showing his sensitive side. But all we needed was a little bit of reassurance, some time out. He had some time with Taylor, who he's very bonded to as well, and then everything was right in his world again. So he's going to be lots of fun for you, Susan Lyle, and just the perfect fit. So that's Mr. Orange Collar boy off to Port Alberni. Next we have Dark Blue Collar. Hello, handsome. Hi. And Dark Blue Collar, you'll see, is one of the dark chocolate fellows in this litter and has a slightly more curly coat than we saw with Orange Collar there. Dark Blue is going to be going to live with Sandeep, Gurjinder, Ethan, and Amy, and Surrey. Now, this family was looking for an all-round family dog and a work partner for Gurjinder, who works from home. A companion also for the grandparents who live with the family, and a friend for the kids, naturally. And Sandeep was looking for a good reason to get out of the house and do some more walking. Well, Mr. Dark Blue Collar, first of all, is the cuddle bug as well. You can see all these kisses and how he loves to snuggle up. He is super independent, even more so than Orange Collar, so absolutely ideal, Gurjinder, for you working from home. He will be able to entertain himself for a good amount of the day. Yes, you will. Yes, you are such a good boy. This little Labradoodle puppy has very strong leadership skills, and that is a great attribute for being a friend to the two kids. He loves to be on the go, so perfect for you, Sandeep, for wanting to get out and do some more walking and hiking. And he absolutely loves everybody he meets. So he'll be just completely content to go from spending time with grandparents to spending time with young kids. And he's just like an all-round, really well-balanced puppy with excellent skills. So that's our little handsome dark blue collar boy off to live in Surrey with Sandeep, Gurjinder, Ethan, and Amy. Next we have the handsome green collar boy. And look at that tail going. Green collar has the little signature white tip on the end of his tail, thanks to his grandpa Copper. And you can see he's already trying to get off and explore. How about we turn around and say hi to the camera? And now should we tell everybody where you're going? This boy is a dark chocolate as well. And Green is going to live in Port Moody with Angela, Dwayne, Lachlan, Callum, Piper, Logan, and Weston. Weston is a Van Isle Doodle puppy who went to live with the Raymond family last year. So the family wanted to double down on their doodle euphoria and have just eat twice as much of all of that doodle friendship, affection, and smarts that they have with Weston. Weston is a bigger one of our dogs, one of the biggest dogs we've ever had. He is actually a small standard. So he is about 21 inches and weighing in at 53 pounds. And so Weston is a big boy. So this family needed a dog who was going to be able to be comfortable with Weston and not be cowed by Weston at all. So Mr. Green, oh my goodness, this is Mr. Happy out of the litter and very affectionate, as you can see from all the kisses, all the tail wags, just show you that really outgoing, positive burst of happiness that you get from this boy all the time. Oh my goodness, you know you cannot suffer from any sort of stress or depression or worry when you have this little boy around. Oh no, you can't. He just brings you out of the doldrums with just one look and a kiss. Very, very, very people focused. Also very comfortable with bigger dogs. So we have had Mr. Green out with Spirit and Cayenne and Ripple quite regularly. We did them at first individually, and then we did Mr. Green with all three of the dogs. This way we were trying to mimic the situation with Weston and to ensure that he was comfortable and also had that proper doggy etiquette. Well, he just came through that with flying colors. This little guy knows what he wants and he'll let you know. Very fast learner. And he just absolutely loves to be with other dogs, and out playing with Cayenne is his favorite because Cayenne's still a puppy too. So that's Mr. Green Collar, off to live in Port Moody with his new big brother Weston and his humans Angela, Dwayne, Lachlan, Callum, Piper, and Logan. Congratulations. Next we have Silver Collar. Hello, Silver. Silver Collar is very special in this litter because she's the only girl. Hi, sweetheart. She also has the straightest coat, and you'll see that she is a lovely sort of a milky chocolate color. And if you take a look at Silver Collar's face around her eyes, you'll see that her chocolate is already lightening. This puppy is not going to be a dark chocolate. She's going to be one of those really unique, sort of almost pewtery kind of colors. Really, really pretty. Silver Collar is going to be going to North Vancouver to live with Pat and Fraser. And Pat and Fraser were looking for a family dog. They've had a Labradoodle in the past, and unfortunately that Labradoodle has passed away now. So they waited for a period of time and they just couldn't be without a Labradoodle. So they were looking for another family dog. They were looking forward to sharing those same friendly, intuitive, easy to train traits that their previous dog had. And they wanted a dog that they were going to be enjoying playing with and exploring as well as cuddling. And because they live in North Vancouver, well, there's lots of gorgeous walks and hikes. You can be on the mountains, you can be by the ocean, and so those are the kinds of activities they were looking for their Labradoodle puppy to enjoy doing with them. And they have a quieter household. They both work from home, And so we were looking for a puppy that would fit really easily into their family and also be just a bit different in terms of appearance from their other dog. So Silver Collar, a complete sweetheart. She is gregarious and very cuddly. As you can see, she doesn't want to show her face to the camera. What she wants to do is come and do what I call her cat maneuver, where she comes and she tries to wrap herself around the back of my neck. Come here, sweetheart. That's a good girl. She's a quieter dog. She'll be perfect for a home office environment, but she's well able to communicate what she needs. She has lots of body language, and she's not afraid to use her body language and let you know what she's thinking. She is a sensitive girl, but I think that in the household with Pat and Fraser, that's going to be a good combination. She's going to have so much security and know how loved she is, that this is really going to continue to build her confidence and build on that gregarious nature that is part of this little girl. Now be careful though, because she just wraps you around her paw in a heartbeat. Oh, she's impossible not to fall in love with immediately. Now she too loves other dogs. She has spent quite a bit of time as well with our dogs. She is not at all worried about them. She enjoys them. She knows how to properly behave around them and really has quite a lot of fun as well playing with Cayenne. This litter has really enjoyed having Cayenne in our family. We don't usually have a puppy at home, but we do have Cayenne, who's our dog, and Cayenne is just wonderful with the puppy. So it's been a really nice opportunity for this litter to spend lots of time playing with Cayenne. Super friendly, very smart. Watch out, she's a clever one. And she just needs a good structure and routine, which I think is probably something that is in a strong attribute of Pat and Fraser's home, and that is the environment that she's going to thrive in. She's not a wild child. She's a dog who likes to know this is what we do, this is what time we do it at, and also knows where her boundaries are. So it'll be important to always establish that, nope, that's not what we're looking for here, whatever her name is going to be, Miss Silver Collar. You can see she's teething quite a bit right now, chewing on my finger. But you see that tail going, that's part of that outgoing, friendly, gregarious nature. Just a lovely puppy, and I think just the perfect fit. And you're going to love living in North Van. I can tell you that because I used to live there. Yeah. So that's Silver Collar Girl, off to Pat and Fraser in North Vancouver. Next, we have Purple Collar Boy. Hi, Sylvie. Purple Collar Boy is another one of our darker chocolate boys with a little bit of curl in his coat. And Purple is going to be going to live in Surrey, and he's going to be joining Rosa, David, and Angeline. And Angeline, I know it's not till tomorrow, but happy birthday. What a wonderful gift for a 5th birthday. Oh, when I turned 5, if somebody had got me a puppy, I would have been over the moon. Angeline's brothers rather, are all older than she is. They're adults, and they all have puppies. So poor Angeline was thinking, hey, Mom and Dad, what's up with that? I want to have a puppy too. So that's how this little puppy came to be going to this family. They were looking for a great all-round family dog. They wanted a puppy who was smart, and they also will be taking this puppy out to Abbotsford to spend time with Grandma on a nice bit of property there where there are horses and all sorts of other activities. Mr. Purple, as you can see, is an exuberant boy. He will have no trouble keeping up with a 5-year-old. He will always be able to keep up with her. You can see that tail is going 100 miles a minute. Super fun boy. Just a terrific brother for you, Angeline. You will just have so much fun with him. He's very communicative. So this is really handy for you, Rosa and David. Purple is the type of dog who's going to let you know vocally, without any question, if he's had enough of being held and enough of being babied and wants to go out and be his own little man, so to speak. So there won't be any issues with Angeline trying to hang on to him for too long without you being aware. As you can see right now, he's saying, excuse me, let me go, I want to run, I want to play. He'll be great for Angeline to be playing with all the time, and he'll have no problem dealing with all of her friends come to visit. He'll also be great with older siblings, dogs as well. He can be very gentle, and he will play appropriately, because if I remember correctly, one of them is a Yorkie cross. So we need somebody who can be gentle. Mr. Squigglebutt, Mr. Squigglebutt. This guy loves outdoor adventures. He's also independent enough for your at-home offices. Both David and Rosa work from home, and he will be quite able to keep himself occupied. You just need to be sure that you're giving him lots of things to keep him busy, because you can see he's a busy boy. And he's going to love the horses. That will require some special integration and handling that properly to introduce him to the horses. He may just be so bold that he runs right up to them, and horses are not always too keen on puppies running around their feet like that. So happy birthday, Angeline. Purple collar, off to Surrey. And last but definitely not least is our handsome light blue collar boy. Light blue collar boy is going to live with Kate, Kurt, Will, and Finn in Fort Langley. Now, Mr. Light Blue is a handsome chocolate phantom boy. He has those really pretty tan markings. Now, this family was looking for a puppy who was going to be playful, smart, full of cuddles, and would enjoy the family activities that include hiking and biking and skiing and boating. And also a puppy who was very comfortable being around the farm sounds of a tractor, dirt bikes, and a log splitter and chainsaws. And you can see, Will, I know you said you wanted a puppy who was going to cuddle and be affectionate. I don't know, you're probably going to have a bazillion girls chasing after you now to come and meet your puppy. So I hope the puppy gives you as much affection as any future girlfriend might give you. So this little light blue has a name, and this is Cedar. And I think that suits him perfectly, because he has a little bit of that cedar coloring there with his phantom markings. And as you can see, this is the kisser of the litter. If you ever need your face washed, you just have to call on Cedar. A sweet boy, very thoughtful, curious, and stable boy, and a wise puppy. This is a puppy who is mature beyond his years. He's an outdoor boy. That is his happy place, and he just loves everyone. So you kids, when you bring home your friends, Finn and Will, when you bring your friends home, he's going to just think that is the best fun ever. And he will, of course, be an awesome brother for the two of you. I suspect there may be a little competition between the human boys as to who gets to spend the most time with Mr. Cedar. And he just loves to go to new environments and learn about them. He's an explorer. So when you go off in the boat or do any of those kinds of activities, he's going to be in there like a dirty shirt. He's also a really calm and exceptionally quiet puppy. Now, Kurt, I saw in the homework that you preferred calmness and quiet. And that's what you're going to get with this puppy, and especially if he is in a home office environment. But I couldn't quite figure out how you really liked calmness and quiet, but at the same time had a tractor and a log splitter and dirt bikes and chainsaws. Those two things don't seem to be the same, but either way, Cedar is going to be fine with either of those environments. And he's the type of puppy who will learn in time where the place is to have fun and be all outgoing like he is right now, and where the place is to be a little quieter and entertain himself with his toys. Smart, very quick learner. This is going to be an easy puppy to train. I'm not sure though about whether he's ever going to be able to play a piano duet with you, Will, but who knows? You might be able to get him to play chopsticks or something. You make a fun TikTok video with him. So that's Cedar, off to live with Kate, Kurt, Will, and Finn in Fort Langley. And that is all of our puppies from this litter. We're not going to deal with anything else. We've got lots of things coming up for our families. We've got contracts, we've got pickup information, we have a family Zoom coming up where we have lots of questions that we will answer all your questions there rather than try and talk about something else today. So I hope you're all really happy. Go home and celebrate. I know Cedar is having a puppy reveal party today. He won't be there, but he'll be there in spirit, and you can certainly play the video over and over so everyone can enjoy it at the puppy reveal. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, Cedar. Oh, Cedar.